Welcome everyone to the first stream of Honkai Star Rail. Pardon me, I just ate and all the stuff is compiling by my throat. Give me a second. Okay, let's do this. Hope everything goes well. Unless it needs to do some patches for going in or something. Yep. Yep, peppers. How do I know this? Well, this is gonna impact stream, so yeah. I'll tell you when that's done, so you don't get any laggy frames. Well, I think it'll be done in 10 minutes, so let's just wait till then. You know, I should have known. I saw other people saying, "Oh, I forgot to pre-install." And I said, "What a scrub! I already pre-installed." Except I, it was just the client. Yeah, so you got to go inside the game, and then it will install. So oh shit. Oh well. Should have known when I've been playing Genshin and Honkai Impact for so long. Well, not that long, but you know, long enough. Long enough. Oh well, 8% left. It's just a IAN verification, so treat that as an extra percentage. Maybe 2. Hello, Shadow. What's the RN supposed to be? But yep. I'm just waiting for people to come in. I'm not sure why people are watching me play it. They could just play it themselves. Revenant Nation. I see. The guild. From WoW? Like when you mention guilds, I just immediately think, yeah, it must be World of Warcraft. Or I don't know, Guild Wars. I'm not sure if Guild Wars actually has guilds. It should have guilds. IMR. IMR. Oh. Oh, I guess this is the door. Alright. Press. .0. I'll be quiet for this part.
Seems I came at a bad time.
No. I think you couldn't have timed it better.
Infinite magic rate.
23:47:15 system time. Very punctual, Kafka.
Oh. My goddamn bitrate is going to hell. I'll just chill here for a second. Till my bitrate recovers. Yeah, I'm afraid I have not heard of infinite magic rate before. Come on, bitrate. I know you can do it. I'm losing so much frames. Now I'm playing this on the PC, but it's just my less than ideal internet is going wild. Yeah, Honkai Star Rail is indeed a... Oh. You mean Infinite Magic Raiders mobile game. Alright. Yeah. I don't know too many mobile games. But you know, they're starting to creep up in the radar. As of games like these. Oh, my bitrate actually went to 0. I do not know what the hell is going on. Raid Shadow Legends. Oh. Is it as ubiquitous as Raid Shadow Legends? Let me just check my fucking task manager. What the hell is taking up so much? Internet. There we go. There, it's stabilized. Alright. No, it does not know I'm actually in the game.
Elio always tells the exact future.
There we go.
So what's with the explosion just now? Was that also part of his script?
Is this one autoplay? It's way nicer to the players. Easier to grind for stuff.
Uh-huh. 23:44:59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
You did that.
No. The
This game,
antimatter agent did it. They completely invaded
I don't believe
the
it's on
space
Steam.
station 2 system hours ago.
This game is like has its own launcher and stuff. So you could just look for online, just Google it, Honkai Star Rail.
Alright. So do we need to fight the Legion?
I don't know. Elio didn't say anything about it, so it doesn't matter.
Got it. So from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
Copy. Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Sorry, I'm afraid there is not much I can do for you. Our task this time is just to place the target properly. But if you want to go look for some fun yourself, I won't stop you. I mean, after all.
After all. If only my bitrate. It's always my bitrate. No, it's recovering. No, it's going down. 0. It can't be the server. It's actually my internet. And there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I have a 3070. What's bottlenecking me now is not really hardware components, but just the internet. Did someone knock out a pole or something? Take a look. Alright. I'm trying to use the internet, which is currently affected to look what's happening with my internet. It's like, why is this so freaking slow? Apparently there's nothing wrong with it. So it's just that bad, huh? Oh shit. That's what I get for being Australian after all.
After all, Elio didn't put it in the script. Why would it matter?
I do play survival games, but, well, you know, Hoyoverse games are taking up most of the time now. Single target.
Didn't hurt.
It's nice. Switch your skill for a stronger attack. Okay, one to select and the other to confirm. Alright. I gotcha. Sprint. As much as I like one attack, I'm too used to Genshin. Now I want to do a string of attacks. Oh, look at this, Herta.
Who's this? Herta?
Yeah.
She looks so young. She was already famous in the last Amber era, no? She has to be at least 100.
You didn't even know why you subscribed.
She's a member of the Genius Society and an emanator of Noose the Erudition. She could probably age backwards if she wanted.
Yeah, I seem to recall that over half of the Genius Society's 80-odd members had a normal death. Wasn't there someone who lived for a dozen days or so? What was their name?
That's pretty normal. Aren't the immortal bosses in games always waiting for the protagonist to come kill them? Immortality is not always a good thing.
Oh, what an alliance joke.
Alliance joke. You don't need any space station terminal. Papers covered in math lie scattered on the table. The author seems to have left in a hurry. No bin lore? At least not here. At least not Kafka. Are these supposed to be vending machines? Oh, probably not. Anyway, moving on.
When did the Antimatter Legion become so weak?
I could only attract this much. Did you really want the entire Legion to come here?
This lot won't be able to slow down the Astral Express crew.
Relax. A Doomsday Beast is also here.
Oh yeah, last time I saw this exterior, I said like, well, it's rather bland because it was just blackness. It was just darkness. I wonder if those are supposed to be stars. Although technically we're supposed to be. I'm not sure. Are we inside the ship? No. I guess it's like a glass walkway. So I think those are supposed to be stars. Well, it's some weird looking stars, I gotta tell you. Oh. What's this? Nothing. Polka's portrait.
I know this person. She's the Lord of Silence. Hoka Kakamond. You see? Her face is all blank. She had destroyed all of her own portraits and sculptures in the entire universe.
But why?
I'm not interested. Hurry up with our real business.
So no one will know what she looks like? Maybe maintaining a secret identity so you don't actually know what she looks like, but she could look like Kafka. Oh. Xandar.
This is Xander. Xander 1 Kuwabara, the first genius in history.
The one who supposedly created Noose?
Yeah, that's him. If the legends are true, then he was a man who created an Eon.
He created an Eon?
Well, they better be false. I don't want to be a Xandar hunter.
Yeah, I think she prefers the name Stellaron over Xandar. Alias. Wait a minute. Is this the alias? The same alias we were talking about?
Who's this old guy with a white beard?
No idea. A society member?
Probably not. Is there a character creator? No, there is not. You play predetermined characters? Oh my god, look at my ping. And yeah, you get to select between a male or a female protagonist. But yeah, there's a heavily story-based game, so yeah. You play as a set character. Aiden. He has no face.
Who's this?
No idea.
Well, real helpful there. Brony? Was it Silverwolf? Screwlums.
Hey, Silverwolf, look. It's Screwlum, your good old opponent.
Huh? I told you already. I didn't know it was him.
Oh, that battle was how Alio got his eyes on you.
Elio. It's not
Imagine
Elias.
someone actually able to crack Screwlum's code. First Screwlum, then Herta. There's probably no one else in the universe who offended two genii in such quick succession. It must be destiny.
Genii.
Seems like I'm the real destiny slave here.
Oh boy. This this ping is quite bad. But I don't think it matters because it's mainly a single player game. Level 2 antimatter. Drop info, will not drop items. Void Ranger Reaver. Warriors yet to perish were recast in this in the Warforge and gained the destruction's power. Antimatter completes their bodies, and negative particles reverberate throughout their forms. Violently aggressive, they embody the will of the destruction, and are basic combat units of the Antimatter Legion, acting only according to their destructive instincts. Yet to perish were recast. So these are people, but they're recast in the Warforge. So they're remade using antimatter and negative particles. Looks like Sword Art Online. Can't say I've played the game, so I have no idea. Void Ranger Distorter. A Void Ranger that has successfully survived particle annihilation. The positive and negative particles in its body have temporarily achieved a strange balance, granting them more power than ordinary Reavers. Basic combat units of the Antimatter Legion. They possess some intelligence and are able to control Reavers within a small surrounding area. Survived particle annihilation. Antibaryon. Baryon. In order to prevent antiparticles from dissipating and annihilating normal matter, the Antimatter Legion created 2 types of miniature ion traps for transportation, collectively referred to as baryons and antibaryons. Antibaryons have basic intelligence and can clear the path according to the commands and summons of Void Rangers on the battlefield. Okay, so these guys listen to this guy. Baryon, that's just a different one. Baryons of basic intelligence can clear the path according to the commands. Void Rangers. Yep. Oh, would you look at this? Basic ingredients. This month's commercial insurance claim reminder. Please submit your online claim by the 21st of this month. Claims cannot be made in the following cases: not carrying the space station member's identification code for medical treatment, not visiting the space station medical office, private surgeries and independent medical offices and other unofficial channels are difficult to verify, so please be careful. What? I have a feeling I don't need to know that information. Yeah, I'm sorry about my internet if the video is buffering like crazy, but it's nothing I can do about it. Yes, hit it. But it's a turn-based game, so I'm pretty sure it's already infinitely better than Sword Art Online. No, you gotta confirm it with X.
Good times never last.
Use ultimate on all enemies.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Cleaning up other people's mess isn't in my job description. You know, Kafka?
Yeah. Where did you send it, Silverwolf?
Some random coordinates, not important. You care about where that Void Ranger ended up?
Of course not. I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
I love Brony's resting bitch
Just
face.
a little trick of tampering with the data of reality. I wouldn't call it fancy.
What were you looking at so intently
Oh,
just
you know,
now?
Silverwolf.
Let me see.
Herta's Toys, a catalog featuring the space station's collection of rare items. They've got a lot of interesting gadgets.
Like what?
Also, I
There's this
decided to
gun.
play on
It can rate
English.
any creature within its crosshair as a score from 0 to 100.
Just giving
Doesn't
him
sound
some
very
love as well.
interesting.
Aren't you curious about how much you would score? I kind of want to know mine.
And plus, I kind of like the English.
Fine. I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far. What's our destination?
Go down the corridor behind the door on the left. There's a room where some kind of rare item is stored.
Okay, as long as it's running fine.
So that's where the Stellaron is.
Cancer of all worlds.
That's where we can find out where the Stellaron is.
Wonder, does she ever put on those glasses? Let's join the team temporarily. Switch. Silver Wolf. Is this destructible? Yes, indeed it is. Wait, if it's them getting this, it doesn't matter to me, right? Welcome to Herta's space station. Here you can savor the bounty of the ocean of knowledge. Please also beware of a risk of drowning. Wait, drowning?
Oh, this hint is useless.
Who knows what's in the brains of those following the erudition?
Ah, I see. Of course they'll be following erudition. Investigate. Galvanized gate blocks the way. Now why is that? Not gonna talk about it? Oh, it's a chest. Oh. Oh yeah, that's
Is
something.
that it? Stingy chest.
A stingy chest. Oh, what's this? Pick up some documents. Collect. Herta's manuscript's preface. Oh, already so much dialogue. Text. Preface. On that day, Scholar Cleo from the Candelagraphos asked me, "Is there something you would like to write for the universe?" I told her there was nothing, and she replied solemnly, "Please just write something. It's a request from the IPC." To be honest, I've never thought about this before. The Genius Society has its own rules and rarely ever shares anything with the outside world. Actually, why should we care about what happens to the universe? Our research and discoveries make us happy, and that's more than enough. Even if the galaxy were to go into all-out war, we would be able to take care of ourselves with our abilities. However, judging from a different perspective, what harm could it do if I were to write a book? None that I could think of. In fact, I'm not the only one who's thought of publishing in the history of the Genius Society. Xandar, member number 1 of the Genius Society, wrote a book before. Aiden, member 22, an inventor of the 9-worded formula, also wrote a book. To my knowledge, this Scrulum, member number 76, also wrote a booklet a few amber eras ago to educate its butler on the maintenance of a large computer management system. Besides, the Great Noose, the erudition, also stored all the information within its body. Isn't this also a form of writing? Having thought of all this, I feel it would not be a bad thing to actually sit down and write a book of my own. The IPC sent someone last week to deliver the down payment for the book. I was shocked to see the number of zeros on it. I began to think seriously about writing. First, I need to explain the content of this book within this preface. It will not contain any of my groundbreaking discoveries, nor will I have any intrinsic mathematic deductions. Though I am famous for the above, I wish to display my true self here. Truth be told, I want to write a book about the universe, eons, factions, and everything else. I have had more frequent interactions with other worlds in the past amber eras. I began to work with the IPC, assisted Shenzhou in their battle against the abominations, got my hands on the numerous collections from the Astral Express, and stirred up some trouble with the Garden of Recollection. I've been more active recently than I have ever been before. I've noticed that the truly interesting things in the universe aren't its cold laws and rules, but the aeons formed of highly condensed philosophy and the foolish conniving humans gathering around the eons. This is what I want to write. The lonesome gods and their succulent followers? I don't know how to pronounce that one. I hope the readers will find the book satisfying. Thank you, IPC, for your sponsorship. Insouciant. I don't know. Well, anyway, that was a long read. I kind of regret that. Emergency evacuation flashed onto the display, and the front of house reception carried out the instructions. Okay. Quick read. It is quick, right? Oh my god, it's just as long. If I don't read it now, I'm gonna have to dedicate like a stream to read them all later, so I guess I should read it now. DDS. Dance. Seduction? Older edition, written by Madame Herta, currently no longer distributed due to design issues. Welcome to Herta Space Station. Yeah, actually, I can't remember what DDS is. You're gonna have to refresh my memory. If your pursuit of the limits of life have extended to the universe itself, or if you question whether the debate about universal truths had truly been settled, if you long to reproduce the initial state of the galaxy, or if you obsess over symbols and scrolls, once again, welcome to Herta Space Station. Ah, drug dealer simulator. Alright, yeah, that. Yeah, that was funny. I plan to revisit it again once it gets a significant upgrade. Significant. There's nothing to do. Knowledge and answers can be found here within countless unknowns and novelties, and you will wield the mattock to unearth the answers that you seek. Mattock? That's a hammer. However, in order to immerse yourself in the exciting process, a simple foundational step must be taken. Become a research staff. If you who are currently reading this document are only an astronomic hobbyist, we apologize as our exploration of the cosmos has ended when you began your journey. Please cherish your tour at the reception hall. This may be the closest you will ever get to knowledge and intellect. They finished the game? They actually finished it? No. I might try it again. I did not know that I was finished. Well, I'll find a time for it. Maybe Friday Night Gaming. Written by lead researcher Asta. The edition currently in circulation on the space station. Welcome to Herta Space Station. The secrets of the universe are a topic to which many scholars have dedicated their entire lives. They are complicated enough that they cannot be fully described in any language, yet so mundane that anyone can spot them in every book and in every nook and cranny. Whatever the case may be, the scattered lifeforms in the universe have jointly crafted a masterwork that is simply known as civilization. On the journey to pursue the scattered hints about the universe's true nature, we are inevitably drawn to the same guiding stars. Charming and enchanting, they have enticed many seekers of knowledge into dedicating their lives just for one glimpse of the truth. The Herta Space Station is a shaded walkway built along the path lit by those guiding stars. We pick up fragments of the lost symphony to reproduce the feast of a glorious past. We decipher the essence of unknown technologies to glimpse the dazzling gleam of civilization's crystallized wisdom. Scholars are boats that sail across the vast galaxy toward the ends of its expanse, and the answers silently waiting on the other side are the best motivations for our advance. So in other words, they're also trailblazers. We hope that you will be able to immerse yourself in the allure of the unknown and thrill of knowledge in the Herta Space Station. Entrance application, please email us according to the template provided on our official website, and we will arrange a time for you to visit us. Due to the number of pending visitors, your request will be responded within 180 working days. Areas open to visitors: Herta Space Station, Space Elevator, Herta Space Station Reception Hall. Special note, each person will be allotted 30 minutes for the tour. Areas involving research are strictly off limit. Already a spelling error. But yeah, that took up a lot of my time. Let's just get the hell out of here.
The central area of the space station is up ahead. There will be lots of Legion Void Rangers there.
Okay.
Quantum. Yeah, that's the turn order. Ultimates are not affected by that turn order. Yes. Alright, let's break them.
Time for a buzz.
Like. Why? Okay.
This combat needs optimizing.
Use Silver Wolf's ultimate to defeat the enemies.
At this speed, too slow.
Review tutorials. Alright. Open tutorials, shortcut wheel. Oh my god, 3 wheels? Well, I think it was originally 3 wheels. No, it was never 3 wheels. Genshin does not have 3 wheels, it has 2 wheels. God dang. 3 wheels. Yeah, I know this basic shit. Alright. Here are my Stellar Jades. Yeah. Do I need held out? Sure, why not?
Hold it. Someone or something is up ahead.
Looks like we're the ones getting ambushed.
But they're the ones getting besieged. That breathing sensation. Remember it.
Switch to skill. Consume skill. You know,
took
rather
the bait
directed
just
at
like that.
the middle. Being used. Oh no, I can't use it. Alright.
Didn't hurt. Good times never last. Time to
Screw
say
your
bye.
turn.
Boom.
No,
This one.
I did. It's a lot different from old school RPGs.
Not a
Well,
single
turn-based
soul
RPGs.
here. Impressive evacuation work. Did Herta organize it herself?
According to the access history, she hasn't logged in here for over 6 months. The evacuation was directed by the acting lead researcher, a girl named Asta.
It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, right. Elio said we wouldn't run into Herta. It seems she really isn't here.
She's probably waiting for the next
Where's the Stellaron?
Elio's script doesn't include any info about the location of the Stellaron, which
Interview.
means in the future he foresees...
We would find the Stellaron in a non-physical way.
This space station is packed with extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
Well, hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is pretty Herta. I assume you know what to do. I mean, you've read the catalog for quite a while.
I've got all the clues we need. The only piece missing is a simple trick. Help me investigate the terminal in this room. Our item might be inside.
Okay, the stage is yours.
Yeah, it loads quite a bit, but I'm pretty sure it's just because of my shitty internet, so I can't exactly blame the game for that. Let's check out her phone. How about that? Okay, a little rose. Pretty nice. Wonder what type of a thingy that is. Graphics quality, full screen. Can I go, no I can't. I want to go, what do you call it? Borderless. TAA? I think TAA is better than FXAA. Alright. Volume, it's alright. Everything's alright.
I can see the whole space station on the surveillance screen, but not the Stellaron.
Even if you could, it'd be a trap. Herta doesn't display her collections.
Unless she knew that you would think it's a trap. And she'll do it. She'll display it anyway. It's like hiding in plain sight. Big brain, big brain.
I can't see the memory storage for this terminal.
And the whole thing of memory
This
storage.
is the monitoring room. They must have deleted the records and made a run for it. Classic. Make your way over here then. There's no point in trying to search like this.
No, I'll keep searching. Turns out I can't search. Alright, Brony, do your hacking. She's so small.
So, got a master plan? I'm all ears.
It's a matter of hacking the surveillance system directly.
Aha, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target.
V-sync off. No, it's not about my actual frame rate, it's my internet.
Simple,
My literal
crude, but effective.
literally my internet.
Look, found it.
Is bottlenecking me. I suppose. What's the harm in this?
What's this?
Item number 211. Blind spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as simple as this?
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
$1,000 milliseconds. I can't get over that ping. Hey, Brony. Oh, there it is. It's kind of like a. I wouldn't even say a PNG. It's a JPEG.
Strange thing number 2.
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Let's take a look. Don't worry, this place won't be our grave.
If you touch the screen. Pretty sure that's a teleporter.
Interesting. She's a member of the Genius Society, all right.
The Stellaron is up ahead. Let's hurry.
So, this is a Stellaron. This is Stellaron. What Stellaron hunters throughout the universe all hunt for. But in truth, it's all just a front. Elio knows it. Blade knows it. Oh, bit too fast. That's why the Stellaron and that Herta stealing. Alright. Let's try that again. Blade knows it, and you know it. 2. Stellaron hunters have another true goal. That's why the Stellaron that Herta sealed away will be put to another use. Once Silver Wolf breaks its seal, you'll have to take it and place it inside a kind of vessel that's been waiting for just this occasion. Alright. And, whatever you read before, any text you read before, you can skip it. I saw the skip button. That's good.
It has its own security system. I guess even for Herta, Stellaron is no ordinary rarity.
Can you get it?
Of course. Even the genius Herta can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
Good. Then I'll also count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
I wonder if Stellaron Hunters follow Eon. Probably not, right? Probably Eon.
The receptacle's ready. Your decision.
I've already picked.
Elio said this decision will bring about lots of changes.
Where's the...
He also said, it must be you who makes it.
Oh, you see their names already. Kalis and Stel. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I already play a dude in Genshin Impact. So I guess I'll play as the chick. And let's wait for my bitrate to calm down a bit.
Why are you standing around? Having second thoughts?
Yeah, we've always been the ones taking Stellarons. It's the first time we're giving one out.
Well, actually, I'm just more wondering, where is my damn subtitles? Come on. There's no point that it's not here. No reason, I mean. No reason that it's not displayed here.
You're gonna think for this long? Didn't make up your mind when you got out of bed this morning?
Don't hurry me, Silverwolf. This is a big decision.
Is that it? Is that all the dialogues? Let's select them and look at their face. Cannot be changed after verification.
Come on, I'll pick for you. This one. Yeah, this one.
Silverwolf, did you forget that I must be the one to make this decision?
Want to give her a new name?
A name. Yeah, she's the impatient type. Guess that's why she's a hacker. Yeah, I do like this name. Cascade. Now I like that it switches between keyboard and mouse input and what's this thing called? Controller input. Instantly. Not like Genshin. It's more closer to Honkai Impact. Okay, I'm putting my finger there and nothing's happening. Might make sense if I had a touchscreen.
There we go.
Nova 100.
How much does she remember?
I'll remember you.
Time to get up. Oh.
Where am I? Kafka? Who are you? Yeah, who are you?
I
So
thought
shocked.
you'd remember me.
Maybe you're not as important as you think.
Oh, she's hurt.
Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next. You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me. None of that matters. All you need to know is
What's
that
happening with
I'm
the audio?
leaving, and you will be left all alone on
Is
this
that-
space station.
How
From now on, you
She's hearing
needn't
her?
think about your past or doubt yourself.
almost digital.
Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds of perils and hardships, but
Wait a minute.
You will also have many wonderful experiences. You'll meet companions who will treat you like family and embark on surreal adventures with them.
Was there a listen and then semicolon? It's almost like an input command.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Is she programming me right now?
Do you like it?
Well, my appropriate question would be, who the hell is Elio? Guess. I don't want it. Where are you going?
The next stop, to pave the way for the future that is written. It's like weaving brocade. You and I can only add one gold thread each time, but eventually we will make a gorgeous pattern.
How long do you
Alright,
think
you
you
can't
need?
talk about it.
According to the script, the Astral Express crew is arriving soon. We
Trailblazers.
should avoid being seen by them.
I know, Silverwolf. Just give me another minute. I must leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon. Just go with them. You won't remember a thing except me.
She putting in another command? It's kind of like a Jedi mind trick. Even though I haven't seen any Star Wars. No. Farewell. Kafka. Wait, did she actually tell me her name? Pretty sure she did.
When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
Okay, that's also a command. That's what that voice is indicating to me, at least.
Weren't their coordinates sent out from the space station?
Who cares? They're here and alive. Do they look like a mannequin to you?
Weak heartbeat and pulse. March, you better do CPR.
Huh? I've never done it before. Don Hung, you do it. Wait, stop it. They're awake.
And she's up against the wall
Are
too.
you all right?
She couldn't
Can
back
you
out of
hear
it,
me?
even if she
Do you
tried.
remember your name?
Yeah, I've dropped 41% of frames. Can you believe this? I don't remember a thing.
Aw, this isn't good. Can you try harder? I'm sure you can at least remember your name.
My name is Cascade.
Nice to meet you.
Call me Cass for short.
My name's Don Hung, and this is March 7th. This space station was just attacked by the Antimatter Legion. We came to help with the rescue at the request of lead researcher Asta.
Okay, these are dialogue options, and this is a progression option. Antimatter Legion.
Goons owned by the destruction. You're lucky the most dangerous Lord Ravager among them isn't around.
Emanator of
Just some
Destruction.
nasty minions. We'll take those invaders out soon. Don't worry.
And it blanks it out for you, so you know you've picked it. Lead researcher Asta.
Uh-huh. A petite cutie with pink hair? Madame Herta appointed her to be the acting lead researcher. That girl really needs to step up. I can't believe her own employee doesn't even know her name.
Yep, I totally work here. Where should I go?
back to the Master Control Zone. Asta and the other researchers have gathered there.
Plus, that's where we parked the Astral Express. Don't you worry. We'll protect you from the monsters and clear up this
Yeah.
mess.
A bit too chill in my opinion. It sounds like some other type of media that I'll watch. Who are you guys?
Don Hung and I are members of the Astral Express crew.
Well, the Express has some dealings with Madame Herta, so we come to visit the space station from time to time.
We just so happened to arrive during this invasion. Of course, as a crew of heroes, we're happy to lend a hand.
The Astral Express? I'm not sure. Maybe Honkai Star Rail is taking up a lot of my network resources. I'm gonna have to look into it later.
Yeah, you've never seen it? The Express comes here every once in a while.
It's a unique train that can travel between the stars with the power of the Trailblaze Eon.
I'll show you once we're back to the Master Control Zone.
Let's go then.
You and March go back together. Arlan from the security department lost contact in the vicinity. I need to find him first.
But yeah, look at the design on their clothes. Gading. I have never seen someone so dripped out in their lives, and there's two of them. Of course,
All right.
I'm
You stay
myself.
safe.
I'm no exception, but you know, it's just black and gold. But my God. What's this music?
Maybe you should bring this. The Legion are rampaging through the space station like a pack of wolves. This trip won't be a walk in the park. It's better if you have something to protect yourself.
Am I just meant to believe that there's just a random baseball bat hanging around there? Maybe it's part of Herta's collection.
Just a suggestion, though. You're safe as long as you stick with me.
Way different. Oh. The details of unlocked characters. Detailed information. Has their own type. Physical. Path. Destruction. Preservation. Preservation. No breathing. Oh. I can't switch anything. Oh. Here. No items. Oh. I guess I don't have an inventory yet. I'll hold you to that. Maybe it'll be a completely different game. Okay, recover all, so it's like a statue of the 7, except it's a waypoint. Alright, let's check the phones. Not bad. Very nice. How's this? A curio that has been contained by the Department of Implement Arts. Even its archival information is not yet available. Curio number 269, Joy Filtration Set. The portable device inside the cube can be used to identify and collect joyous emotions. It collects emotions. There are signs that the portable devices have been removed from the cubes. It seems like there is a high demand for joy. Storing emotions, huh? It's a bit strange.
This place is full of fancy little gadgets. Herta's collection. I really don't get why she'd go out of her way to collect them and then leave them here to gather dust.
Well, that's what you do with the collection. You just leave them to gather dust. Sometimes you dust them off a bit. Curio number 1381. Total Eclipse of the Heart. This is a device used to decompose rubbish from the space station. Those sensitive to odors may need to hold their breath. Are you telling me this is a bin? I don't even know how it works. Oh my god, a gun! Give me it! Item number 752. Rating pistol. Oh my god, it's a rating pistol! This weapon rates creatures on sight, using unknown scoring logic. The closed eye of this weird little gun suddenly snaps open as it swirls around for a moment, staring at you with malice. Oh, that's actually an eye. The rating pistol gazed at Cascade. 84 points, he announced. Space things are height? Don't think so. Alright, March 7th, let's see what you get. Rating invalid. Its eyeball swivels around 3 times before suddenly widening. After a brief impasse, its eyes shut wearily. I wonder if this gun basing its scores on. Wait, how much was that different? Kyo's eye snaps open, staring at you with malice. Rating invalid. You can't rate March 7th, but I can rate Cascade. That's interesting. Every living being should own a complete joy filtration set. One can never have too much joy. You sure it's just not a Rubik's Cube? Someone must really like Rubik's Cubes. As the alter effects of the Legion's invasion have not been completely removed, not all curios on the space station are displayed here. What the hell is this? It's like a shell. Item number 148. Crack up conch. This conch makes a strange sound. It is unlike laughter, but is nevertheless quite humorous. Ah, I'm gonna need that whenever I tell my jokes. Or better yet, Sino could use it. Alright, moving on. Oh, hello there, Fadir.
It's the Antimatter Legion. So these crazy jerks made it all the way here. Watch this.
Well, you want to do it? Alright, sure. I wonder if I can check my inventory. Is this it? Upgrade materials. This is my inventory. Maybe I'll read these first. Hertarium. Oh my god, really? World currency? The cryptocurrency, oh my god, circulating internally in the Herta space station can be used to purchase goods in special stores. Hertarium was planned as a digital currency, but eventually settled as a physical currency. It's worth mentioning that even though Hertarium coins don't contain any precious metal components, the higher definition silhouette non-fungible token contained inside it is much more valuable than any of them. Huh. Okay. Basic ingredients synthesis material. Tier 1 synthesis material. Ingredients that keep you fed but taste less than ideal. Not particularly good, but keep you fed. Can I eat it? Is it good? What do I eat it with? Who's even asking? Is it pom-pom? Virtual particle. Synthesis material. Tier 2 synthesis material. Tiny particles commonly found in the universe but cannot be observed in theory. Scientists are good at transforming theories into reality. I've got a virtual particle and an anti-virtual particle here. How do we turn them into a real particle and a real anti-particle? Now, look closely. Wait, but I thought they were real. Not anti-virtual. Yeah, it's NFTs. I don't think it sees me. Oh, I think it's beginning to see me. Oh shit! Didn't see that one coming.
Stay right there while I give you
Oh
a present.
goodness! Well,
Let's go.
Okay. Yes, they are weak against getting hit. No, let me switch. Oh, God damn it. Oh, whatever. Cause them to bleed. Are you gonna get hit?
Can't run.
So that's bleed damage.
Just a stretch.
Try that again.
And he's dead. Alright, let's shoot this guy. Well, I have enough to just blast them.
Take this.
You're stronger than you look. Seem to be quite the fighter.
Okay, I guess I don't have any comment on that. No comment. Do not have access. Unable to open the hatch. What's that black stuff?
So we'll take that elevator on the central platform to go down to the master control zone. Do you know the way? I noticed that you're not wearing the space station staff uniform. Do you really work here?
Yes? Of course I do.
Really? Feels like you're tricking me. Never mind. I won't ask if you don't want to talk about it. Let's go. I'll take you to the safe zone.
Yes, I know they're weak against stuff. Let me think. Do I want to freeze it or... No, let's just bash it. Let's just bash the face in. Alright. Nihility's command.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Yes, getting targeted. Let's do the defense.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Alright, let's bash them all. Shield will be displayed on the outer. But it doesn't tell you how much shield it has. That's the problem with it, I guess. No, it does show you a bar, so I guess there's that. You know what? Let's break them first.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, I don't think I can break it easily, so let's just do this.
Rules are made to be broken.
Stardust Ace. Indeed, rules are made to be broken. Cascade is a very powerful cannon that follows the path of destruction. Ultimate offers two powerful attack modes, single target mode and multi-attack mode. Oh, really? Alright, bash him up.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Yes, that's what Kafka said. Alright, Space Anchor. That's the waypoint thing? I'm not gonna talk about this black stuff. Guess not.
I
Saw
knew
that
it.
face. It's broken.
But it wasn't me. The Antimatter Legion must have broken it. Too bad Dan Hung's not here. He's like a walking encyclopedia. He knows a ton of complicated stuff. Maybe even elevator repair.
I don't know that one.
Just shows up.
Why are you here? And how did you get here before us?
I took another route to the upper level, and I saw you guys from up there. Arlan is in the control room. He's been injured, but not fatally.
You found him. Will he know what to do about this elevator?
I suppose as the head of the security department, he should know.
Then let's go talk to him.
Head of security. Dan Hung. The Hunt. Oh, look at him all the way at the back there. But I do like this. It's kind of 3D approach. It's very nice. Let's name this as a main. All right. Level up the character. Select material. Level up. Nice. Alright. Wanna level up the main character as well. Still got no light cones? Well, of course I don't have any eidolons. See the controller. Warning, not authorized to use control panel. Huh. Can I actually go back all the way to actually rate Dan Hung? Give me a second. Wait, can I actually teleport there? Let's see. It should be all the way here. Teleport function not yet available. Well, why not? The hell is this? Something there. Oh, it's a teleporter. I don't see it. But anyway. Time to get raided. The closed eyes, weird little gun staring at you with malice. The raiding pistol gazed at Dan Hung. 88 points, he announced. Gryffindor. Is it basing things on age? I don't think so. Oh my god, that's... Who's roasting Dan Hung? Alaska. Good dang. Well, have fun. Have fun sleeping, I guess. Alright, there's this guy. Maybe I'll shoot this guy now. Technique. Special technique. So it's technique to gain an edge in combat.
Freeze!
Oh, wait. Okay. Seven's technique can randomly freeze an enemy when the battle starts. But it wasn't weak. Alright, let's do this.
I told ya I could fight.
Let's put a defense on. I mean, they could literally hit anyone. Let's put on Duncan.
Right there while I give you a present.
Yeah, that's the least amount of health.
Let's go.
Alright, let's break them all. Come on, hit Don Hung. God damn it.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Yeah, if I was gonna play DDS, it might be probably next week. Not this week. I'll have to organize everything first.
Hey, you're all together?
Yep,
Yes.
we're from the Astral Express.
Yeah, especially me as well.
Did Madame Herta send you to help?
It's just a coincidence. We came to deliver the rare relic Herta trusted us to find. We didn't expect to arrive during an invasion.
Why is the Antimatter Legion targeting you guys? It seems they just ignored the surface of the planet and came straight to the space station.
I have no idea. The Legion came at a very suspicious time, almost right after the security system suddenly failed.
Maybe they
Lady-
made it fail.
Lead researcher Asta immediately began to organize the evacuation. I was supposed to cover everyone as they evacuated, but I didn't expect to end up failing in this task.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Your leg and dominant hand were injured. It was a wise decision to hide here and avoid a head-on encounter with the Legion.
Knights of
Yeah,
Favonius.
most of the staff have been evacuated safely. So right now our highest priority is to return to the Master Control Zone and plan a counterattack. So, do you know how to use the elevator? I couldn't start it.
After
press a
the
button.
evacuation was complete, the elevators were all shut down to keep the Legion away from the Master Control Zone. Since Lady Asta sent you to look for me, I assume she must have given you the encryption key for accessing the elevator system?
Oh, right. She did give me some sort of card.
March.
But where did I put it?
You...
You.
Here it is.
Yep.
Now that we found the key, we should get going. We can use that console over there to unlock the elevator.
Let's go.
Hold on. I only activated the elevator on the highest floor. We'll have to go there to use it.
Wait, why? Yeah, why? It's so far away.
Because I mustn't give the Legion any chance to reach the Master Control Zone by the elevator. I must ensure the safety of the station staff.
You do know they can
So
teleport,
I'll
right?
have to trouble you to take a bit of a detour. Apologies.
God damn it, Arlen.
You're not coming with us?
My leg is injured. I'd only slow you down. I'll stay here and shut down the elevator once you've made it to the Master Control Zone.
You won't slow us down. And you should be able to shut down the elevators from the Master Control Zone, right?
Agreed. She and I made it here safely, and now we've also got Donhung. We're more than enough to protect you. Let us worry about the Antimatter Legion. You just follow us and keep yourself alive.
Trust us. Don't think or overthink this. You can use me as a crutch. No, I don't know, it's kind of small, so.
Aren't you a nice kid?
Thank you.
Traces. Level up traces. Traces. Alright, show me what traces are. Oh, talents. Alright. Choose traces node. Activate traces to strengthen the character. Oh. I already did it. Requires character ascension. Max level reached. Activate. Oh, I haven't actually done it. Credit required. Easy. Max level. Well, that's it. 4%. I guess I need more of these. So flat. Well, percentage bonuses. Wonder who's going to go for that, but defense. You should probably go for defense anyway. Ascension 2, Ascension 1, Ascension 6. Holy shit. Let's see. Ice damage increases. Why not? Wind damage increases. Why not? Path traces 1. I'll kind of go out this way. Grow up. What does this screen say? The partially black screen reflects your face. You find it quite interesting as you look closer. You find your own face interesting? Wait, what? The entire screen is filled with surveillance screens, none of which show you anything unusual. Something is flashing at the bottom right corner and there's a strange icon in the taskbar. I don't know if it's referencing anything. If it was, so let's get out of here.
Do you know why the Antimatter Legion would invade the station, Arlan?
They must have come for Madame Herta's collection. But as to why,
I heard there's something called a Stellaron in Madame Herta's collection.
That's not the kind of information someone in my position would have access to.
Why not take this? Freezing beauty. Oh,
It's too late to repent.
very nice.
My turn.
See how much damage you do. Quite a bit. Alright, bash them both.
Take this!
Good idea to invest in the main character.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Well, that's true. Well, not as good.
Ah, shiny. Ooh,
Damn
sparkly.
I guess it's like saying, come back at a later time. Yep, come back at a later time. Antimatter Legion. No, what are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, get smacked. Let's do
Gotta
this.
try hard sometimes.
Break them all.
Check out this awesome move.
Oh, probably just break 2.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Rules are made to be broken.
That's so damn cool. Alright, smash him.
Decisive strike!
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Yes. Alright, is there supposed to be something in the middle here? Looks kind of... Oh no, not more things to read. Maybe later. The screen is in standby. Verification is required before the screen can be used. But there's a small sticky note attached to the screen. It's forbidden to comment on light cone technology as a researcher outside the research laboratory. It's also forbidden to comment on the garden and rail collection outside the research room under any situation or whatever. Yeah, maybe I'll switch to March 7th. You can shoot everything instead. Alright, let's read. So we wait for the bitrate to recover, as always. Wait a minute, did I miss chapter 1 and 2? Intelligentsia Guild. Chapter 3. The universe is vast and without bounds, and the erudition encompasses countless. Geniuses have their own ways with words, as the ordinaries have their own self-satisfactions. Aside from those personally received by the Genius Society due to their extraordinary talents, there is another organization that is motivated by the erudition and tirelessly continues its studies and research known as the Intelligentsia Guild. All personal bias aside, the hard work of the Intelligentsia Guild deserves a degree of respect. And Noose's club is filled with strange people, lunatics, lone wolves, antisocial geniuses, and people with social disorders. Though they continuously produced astonishing findings, they never share this knowledge with the outside world. They alone publish it. With this book as an exception, the philosophy of the Intelligentsia Guild is to instead communicate and share knowledge. Share. Knowledge is a type of hard currency, and miracles are only brought about when currency is in circulation. So they would exchange knowledge for wisdom and formulas for recipes. The IPC accepted and sponsored them in a very generous fashion, leading them their near infinite powers of the IPC and their technology to move across worlds. The scholars traverse across many worlds and collect all the valuable knowledge, turning these into a commodity. The Intelligentsia Guild is more like a commerce group when compared to ordinary researchers. Their structure is built upon basic individual organizations of schools, each responsible for their own earnings and expenses. The scholars would research and trade the knowledge they have acquired in their area of expertise, trying to obtain truly priceless treasures this way. The following are a few more renowned schools of the reader's perusal. Synthesia School. The Synthesia School is undoubtedly the school that has made the greatest contribution to the galaxy. For a very long time, communication has been a critical issue that has troubled the IPC. The foundation of any trade is its contract. However, the drafting of a contract requires mutual acknowledgement of its terms, and there is a long and complicated list of languages spoken by intellectual life forms. The researchers of Synthesia's school work to build a common thought bridge between the different species known as the Synthesia Beacon that's widely used today. Thanks to the Synthesia Beacon, all body movements, flash signals, sound vibrations, or the change in odor molecules, any sort of signal that holds meaning will be converted into a thought pulse and translated into a comprehensible language. The first obstacle of communication has been overcome. The IPC used their Synthesia Beacon as a foundation and built a giant database, storing the speech and vocabulary of almost 100 million languages. Inscriptions are no longer a mystery. It is said that IPC is still paying the Synthesia School a hefty licensing fee each quarter. This school has the wealth of a nation. A reliable contact has informed the writer that the next research topic of the Synthesia School will be an ultra-long-range remote communication technology. This technology was already invented by Elias Salas, member number 56 of the Genius Society, and put into the use of the Genius Society over 100 amber eras ago. But of course, the geniuses encourage the average Joe to continue to develop their own erudition. You mean quantum entanglement? Ultra long-range remote communication. That is quantum entanglement. Well, the theory of it at least. This synthesia beacon is supposed to be communication, allow you to communicate with anything and everything. Well, that's registered in its database, I guess. Astroecology School. This school views the galaxy as a large ecological observation subject. They are obsessed with studying the void-song whale, radiant jellyfish, and other organisms of the galaxy. The school earned its recognition for the discovery of the celestial comet wall. The IPC was accelerated to hear the confirmation that this was an ancient creation of Klipoth, aeon of preservation. They paid the school an incredibly large sum of money, once again proving the old saying of work smart, not hard, to be correct. Candelagraphos. The Candelagraphos is the printing department of the guild. They are made of countless authors, transcribers, typists, programmers, and workers who produce books. This school is founded upon the noble gesture of altruism, surrendering selfish scientific research and throwing themselves at the grand service of sharing wisdom with more people. The science of the Intelligentsia Guild is gathered here and organized into books to be published and sold to all the worlds. The most famous series is definitely The Traveler's Guide. Oh, you mean the Teyvat Travel Guide? Except this is Honkai Star Rail Travel Guide. Armed Archaeologists. Oh, that sounds interesting. This is a school passionate about galactic exploration and archaeology. They are always heading to the most desolate planets and exploring the most dangerous ruins. Kinda like trailblazers. Trying to imagine a group of scholars armed to the teeth leading a dozen mercenaries out of an exploration vessel and crawling in and out of the crevices of ancient buildings that have been forgotten for countless amber eras. They would leave behind the few fools that accidentally triggered various traps as an offering. Upon reaching their destination, they would dig up valuable artifacts and ancient writing before calmly laying down explosives and opening a path made from total destruction. They would then happily board their ship and leave. Some say they look more to be mercenaries than scholars, but that's up to each person to interpret. Excuse me? They blow their way out? Do they blow up the ancient ruins as well? That sounds like mercenaries. They sound like Tomb Raiders, really. That doesn't sound like archaeologists at all. Quantum History School. This is a new school reformed from the bankrupted Psychology History School. Its original purpose is to find the influences of disturbance and patterns of change hidden throughout history, and then make predictions for the future. However, they've become a group of scammers to use a series of complex calculations for fortune telling. The reason I've included this school is to wrap up this interesting piece of writing with a funny joke. Okay. Hoya!
The repulsion bridge has been shut down?
Yes, to stall the enemy, more or less.
I imagine it to be a bigger bridge than this, because I'm pretty sure they could just scoot along the sides. Oh well, you know, whatever. And some of them can actually fly, so you know. Yeah, like that guy. He's literally levitating right now. Let me see why he's weak against... Oh. Animo. I mean, wind. Menace. All
This
right.
will strengthen our position.
Attack boost. Here. I pressed the wrong button. Well, luckily I pressed the right button in the end. Gotta get used to X. Lock on. Single target hero. Nope. This one.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
My turn.
She's no longer locked on. Maybe I should have just left it. Oh well.
With me out here, how can we lose?
I might still attack her. Blast them. Oh, it's over.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Well, that's true. Just guarantee that you make it to the future ones.
Hey, these shiny things. Are these light cones? I thought only the Interastral Peace Corporation had rare stuff like this.
Interastral.
Light cones are Garden of Recollection technology. They allow you to carry memories around. Very potent enhancement items. I heard the corporation paid a lot for the usage rights, but I've no idea how Herta managed to get hold of one.
They were acquired legitimately. That's all I can say. Take them. They're very useful in combat.
No, she probably did the wishing ritual together. Provide stat boost. Collapsing sky. Increase the wearer's basic attack and skill damage by 20%. So yeah, it's good. A drop of strength condensed from time itself. All the seemingly insignificant moments come together to form the magnificent choir of fate. The death of all things is as natural as their birth. Time erodes everything, turning all tangible entities to dust. Yes? Alright, let's clip it. Yes? Okay. Light cones can offer stat bonuses. Equip light cones. Okay, so that's a stat bonus, which is flat everything. Fantastic. Okay, I have no need to enhance it, nor do I want to. This is a 3-star. Oh no, more reading. Fragments of Herta Research Atlas Volume 7 Traffic. Item number, transport, whatever. Collection date 2154 AE, Amber Era. Purchase price 2.13 million credits. Market value 1.842 million credits. Handler Wen Huiren. Serial 01483. Galactic Emergency Rug. Wait a minute. A rug? An emergency rug? Okay. A beige and brown bohemian style rug. Places where woolen tassels should have been are now replaced by small golden stellars that oscillate up and down at the same angle both ways. It will automatically adjust its size within a set range based on the weight of the item it is supplied to. It is the most common space survival equipment on spacecrafts. It successfully transported and saved hundreds of passengers in the first large-scale space transportation accident caused by the traffic event brought upon by the Stellaron. So it's a rug that saves people? Is this a flying carpet? Oh my god. Item number, transport 01484. Collection date 2154 AE. Purchase price 180,000 credits. Market value 560,000 credits. Wen Huiren. Why'd they buy it so cheap? Serial 01484. Compound eyes. A hideous goggle covered with compound eyes like soup bubbles. The user will see 36 different perspectives that together give a 360-degree full view. Well, that's a very weird experience. It is said that this is a daily necessity for crew members conducting warp jumps and hyperspace jumps. In the first traffic jam event caused by the Stellaron, jump ship pilot Bescott Wagner was able to avoid collision with 14 other simultaneously jumping ships due to wearing a compound eye. Well, if it works, I guess it works. Item number Transport 01485. Collection date 2157A. It's 3 years later. Well, Amber Era. I'm not sure what Amber Era is. Purchase price 37,000. Market value 41,000. Handler Wen Mingde. Serial 01485. Colored beacon paste. Paste? Due to the resplendent colors floating in the void lies a flat tin tube of about 32 centimeters in length and 3 centimeters in diameter. The tube is filled with dark gold gel, which absorbs all known colors and turns into that specific shade in the end. This is commonly seen emergency item, the Nameless carries. Whether in the void of the galaxy or in the ocean of a planet, the colored beacon paste will always release a line of brilliant colors on the galactic darkness or on an ocean. It also adjusts its own color to contrast and saturation based on the light source and shade of its surroundings. The bright, visually stimulating colors of the colored beacon paste allow the galactic rescue to easily spot signs written with it. Those inventive abilities, this Nameless once experienced a flight incident and was trapped in a barren and desolate star system. In the end, with the use of scraps from the White Star fragment, he was able to produce the most magnificent item in the history of search and rescue, the colored beacon paste. Now, also galactic bandits use the colored beacon paste to leave graffiti packed with profanity everywhere in the universe out of ill intentions, a rebellious nature, or an inflated ego. Now, I thought that was Grisaille. Grisaille left it over. I left it. Oh, whatever.
Oh, shiny! Ooh, sparkly!
I came from here, didn't I? Yeah.
Aw, is that it? We've reached the elevator already? That wasn't too many monsters. Ugh,
Nope,
probably shouldn't have
bastards.
said that. Might bring bad luck.
I think I cut off Dan Hung. Or maybe this guy cut him off.
Move carefully.
Alright, you focus on the big guy. I'll give you single target. Oh boy. Well, that's not
My
good.
turn.
Yes.
With me
Do you
out
even
here,
have to
how
tell
can
me?
we lose?
Let's make it quick.
Alright, let's smash them all. Wait, checking mode to view your character status in detail. Space current buffs and debuffs. Oh, okay. View detailed information about the enemies. Lock on. Void Ranger, trample or focus attacks on this target. Gains a shield. Not reduce shielded character's HP. I guess I could look at this guy. He's pretty new. Void Ranger Trampler. Level 3. Enemy info. A product of the Anti-Matter Legion utilizing the Warforged to recast and fuse remnants of fallen warriors and leviathans. Leviathans? They're relatively rare. They possess both the intelligence of a warrior and the power and mobility of a leviathan. Its screech can summon a large number of Void Rangers. Oh, that's not good. Well, smash!
You're annoying!
Rules are made to be broken.
I guess I didn't activate my ult fast enough. Alright, blast them all.
You don't say you're welcome.
There.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Single targeting. Now we focus.
Just a scratch.
Yeah, it's just a scratch.
Try that again!
She
You
might
have
need
the
to
worst luck running
shield
into me.
herself.
Stay right I give you a present?
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Alright, break him.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out
Might as
this
well.
awesome move.
I haven't seen no reason to do this. $100 damage.
You're annoying. You can't run.
Unreal projection.
Try that again.
The
Smash.
truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Nice.
Watch this.
Let's go.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking.
Oh. Thought he had one more round. Oh, there he goes. He's yelling. And there's a bunch of Void Rangers.
Hey, sore losers. You can't just gang up on us.
Himiko! Like how they're just watching.
Why does it always have to get this exciting? Anyway, at least you're back.
That's right. At least you're back.
March, Dunhung, you've been through a lot.
Oh, phew. Himiko, what
Finally,
took you so long?
my bit rate
That last
has
wave
recovered.
of antimatter legion came at us like a swarm of locusts.
Only took 2 hours.
Have you ever tried shooting locusts with a bow?
I
wouldn't
tried
have made a
explosive
difference. My orbital cannon can deal with a whole bunch of enemies at once, but I couldn't just blow up the space station with it. Herta would not like that. Whew. Are you all right, Arlam? Asta's been worried about you.
I'm fine. A quick patching up will do. Thanks for asking. I'll report the situation to lead researcher Asta immediately. Bye.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express.
In other words, she's in charge of where the express goes.
March hasn't been any trouble for you along the way, has she?
Think carefully about how you want to reply to that.
Never met a more reckless girl in my life. In that case, I'd rather not answer. Never met a more lively girl in my life. Yeah, lively.
Well, that's the joy of youth. We should take every step forward full of energy. She's a discerning one, isn't she, Don Hung?
I have the right to remain silent.
Look at you all. You've already gotten really close. Come on. Asta's been worried about all of you.
Even me? Pretty sure she didn't know about me. Has joined the team temporarily. There's Himiko. The hell are you doing? Well, since they've given me the ability to explore everything, I'm just gonna go around and not go to the objective. 17, nice. Capote, level 4 ecology researcher. Level 4. Is that meant to be high? Oh no. Wait, what's this? Ergonomic desks and benches that can be self-adjusted to cater to bookworms, foxians, omniacs, woobaboos, billionaires, hyenas. What? Okay, there's a problem there. Whoops. Ergonomic desks can be self-adjusted to cater to humans, robots, noblesse, worms, foxians, Omnix Woobaboos. Here, Hines? Telepathic spiders. God damn it. There's a problem with this one. Baviru, stones, dogs, cats, normal, cats, ragdoll breed. Wait, what? Ragdoll breed? But yeah, this floating text is a bit too quick. I would like it if you just press A to skip or whatever, or if it'll just disappear when. There's the same problem with Genshin. You know, shit's too fast, and there's clearly not enough space for it. I'm not sure if you can actually scroll it. Yeah, you can't scroll it. Can't move it at all. That's a problem. I hope they address that issue. Or at least, you know, more influential people could address it. Okay, part 2. Oh my god, look at this. Experimental results. Harmless, suitable to be friends with. Data 4.0 to 4.2. Subject, mentally well. Subject, current status. Writing this report. Experimenter signature, Drats. The researcher didn't tell me his name. What the hell's this? Mentally well. Lamina. Ecology researcher. No, it's more. Oh, Mammoth, it's part 1. Dagnabbit, the password changed again. The password is blank, remember? The password is blank. Which uncivilized person blanked out the password? Other people like us need it too. So what's the password now? Does anyone know? Oh yeah. It's all about that Wi-Fi password. You know, you're gonna hide it so people don't steal your Wi-Fi data. But it's like at the same time, alright, we're in Ming Day. Hey, it's this guy. Hello. Oh, look at that little light cube. Well, I think there's supposed to be a cube in there. Recording a fool's play. Calamity's wrath seeks olden clash. Fool's blade rends divine flesh. The recording tape is embedded in a spotless playback device. It is evident that the researchers have been diligently cleaning it. Push the playback button and the sound of magnetic tape idling can be heard in the deep silence. Suddenly, the storyteller's gavel strikes, and the folding fan whooshes as a sing-song-like narration swells from afar. In the Elden Realm, the sun fleets from the moon, and the moon creeps, and naught survives where the divine penalty sweeps. Alone the divine light I shall sunder, and pierce the imperial eclipse. In this eve, this is a tale I ought to impart. Calamity's wrath seeks olden clash. Fool's blade rends divine flesh. Those of you here must know that among this galaxy of thousand stars, there are eons who care not the world and hide amongst their lands of peace, and the seven who inspire their foolish followers. In the mumbling prayers of these followers, the name of destruction is often heard. Hark! The divine power of unraveling skies and ravaged earth. The word contains must lead the followers who dwell in violence. As if an insect swarm or the eclipse of the sun. This is the legion at which the galaxy recoil upon hearing. The personification of destruction. The Ruin Author. Someone exclaimed, Ruin Author? What is that? Another replied softly, Is it a code word? It feels related to the Legion. Someone else answered, Mr. Storyteller is from Shincho. It must be their slang word for... Of course, in most words, they are also called Nanook. It is said that this legion uses black holes as their furnace, yin and yang energies as their coal, and everything else as their copper. Under the command of Ruin Author and their follower, the Monarch of Extinction, the Legion seeks purification of dead cold stars. From whence do they come? The answer is cosmic flood. For what purpose do they act? We do not know. I lament, for the Ruin Author's might is insurmountable and forceful of strength. I anger, for all against them seek also to fulfill their own selfish agenda. Against the galactic forces that couldn't hold a candle to them, the Supreme Executioner finally recalled their home world, where it was ruled by unjust power. They assembled a force of myriad Void Rangers to demand an answer from their past. Unfortunately, they were met with a surnameless fool guarding the portal. Wielding a rapier with extraordinary power, the fool dodged most skillfully, like a slippery fish in a pond or a flash of falling star. The Ruin Author did battle with the fool for 7 days and 7 nights, and eventually golden ichor seeped out of their divine body. This is the origin of that unhealed wound. Off stage, someone yelled, "For real? This is just something to fool new people, isn't it?" The security department staff member stopped him. "Be quiet and let Mr. Storyteller finish." In an instant, space and time reversed, and the stars lost their shine, for the Ruin Author shifted away from with his injury and his legion scattered. How could observers from the rest of the galaxy just sit and watch the spectacle? They regarded the golden ichor as the ultimate object of desire. Some seek to steal it for making ichor-infused mead, others seek to destroy it to weaken the Legion's might. Yet another commented loudly, "That's right, exactly, I have heard this. It is rumored in a tavern somewhere in this galaxy that serves this mead on its menu. What was it called?" The reply came, "Bloody Mary." That garnered a response. Lame. That person replied again, "It's called the Ruination Filament." Response, "Whoa, that's cool." Okay, I'm getting a bit confused as to what one's the storyteller saying and which one's narration, but if I look at it carefully, then you can see narration is slightly slanted. It might be nice if they just give it a different color code. At one point, an uproar followed the incident. The ignorant left, snickering, and all returned to their busy lives. Among those who managed a share of the golden ichor, one hailed from this space station, Alvario Nightfarer. His return caused many staff members to congratulate and revere him, but after pleasantries were made, his character changed. A terrible trouble is brewing. And for the next part of the story, come back next time. Commotion broke out in the hall. "That's it? That's not enough? Not going to connect to the invasion of the Antimatter Legion, are you? The whole time this is a modern fantasy?" "Shut up and pay Mr. Storyteller. Come on, continue." "Continue what exactly? This is a total hogwash with a strong opening and getting worse after each beat. I'm leaving." "You'll come back next time to hear the next part." Just knows it. But yeah, there's another problem with that. I hope they address, or someone will get them to address. Abraham, never heard of you. Not more. Oh wait, what's this? Space plant? Some space plants, you've never seen them before, but they feel familiar. Collect. Woobaboo! Wababoo! Species of the galaxy. On the surface, this book is no different from any other, but upon closer examination, you will find that it is surrounded by a layer of stellar light, as if imbued with a hidden spell. The encyclopedic information on Woobaboo is recorded on the open page of the book. You can turn the page with your hand, but the content will always remain the same. It's almost like flipping through a book of sifting sand. It seems that you need some sort of authorization to view the other contents, some sort of key. Galactic species serial number spiritual 415. Species name Woobaboo. Galaxy nickname Wooba. Jinx, mischievous astral spirit. Category Kingdom, spiritual organism. Class astral, spirit, order shapeless. Family spirit essence. Species Heliobus. Research summary. Spiritual organisms represented by astral spirits can be traced back to the recorded beginnings of the Amber Era. The Leviathan's conception theory believes that some elder Leviathans were run aground after the Dusk Wars. During their lengthy slumber, their decomposed cells became the seedbed for organic organisms, and their dissipating life force became wandering astral spirits. However, more and more scholars have begun to publicly denounce the Leviathan's conception theory in recent years. Other nascent theories are not included here. In the beginning, the astral spirits did not possess individual wills, and all they did was float and wander aimlessly in the galaxy. During the Trailblaze, as the Nameless traveled between the galaxy, the astral spirits became allured by the humans' freedom of travel. The mortal beings possessing the strong emotions of love and lust made a strong impact on the barren core of the astral spirits. Humans have become the most desirable hosts for the astral hosts. They possess them? The astral spirits would follow the scent of emotions and find their prey, possess their body, and turn the host into a mindless walking corpse. Oh my god. Hosts that aren't able to fuse with the astral spirits will die on spot. Oh my god. A verified case of a Nameless called Erwin Hessler became possessed by an astral spirit and managed to form a symbiotic relationship with it. This possessed by astral spirits and ended in tragedy and lost as time goes on. Oh, so this guy, Erwin Hessler, managed to survive. Ah. And I think he still lives to this day. I think he lives forever because he's part of the astral spirit now. Afterward, these types of spiritual organisms hid and blended into human society. The exceptional abilities to sense emotion and control people's hearts and minds are feared by many, and also they can possess you and kill you on the spot. So that's kind of scary. I don't think they can be killed. Woobaboos have inherited the abilities of their astral spirit ancestors, but are not as deadly. Woobaboos are different. On their own, Woobaboos enjoy scaring people and appear as ghostly, semi-transparent, shifting forms. After attaching itself to a host, the personality of the host will change dramatically and the behavior completely altered. After committing a series of pranks, the hosts will regain consciousness. If the brutal acts of astral spirits are for the purpose of possession and evolution, then Woobaboos roaming will purely be for fun. That's right. They go around being mischievous for no specific reason and will leave after they get bored. The ruckus would end and the host would return to normal, but the damages caused along the way cannot be salvaged. According to the space station's Adler's tier system, Woobaboos falls under the medium containment level. Although it does not pose a deadly threat, it does have the potential to cause a lot of trouble and should be kept from breaking loose. So they're basically like the tanukis. Hey, Emily. Listen.
Emily, calm down and think about what she would do in such a disaster. 10 cups of coffee, a
What?
pill,
What?
or maybe hide in a room full of mystic scrolls of eons. Oh, that's bitter coffee. So bitter. Too dang bitter.
She's gonna drink it again.
Sis, where are you? I'm so scared.
Sis? Species of the galaxy, Totonid. Okay, galactic species serial number inorganic number 27. Species name Totonid. Galactic nicknames Electric Giant, Glowing Star Polyhedron, Respiring Boulder. Category Kingdom Inorganic Organism. Class Silica. Order Monotectoid. Family Petragigas. Research summary. The home world of the Totonids is a planet plagued by catastrophic storms. It was said that tornadoes that pass through will destroy everything in its path, leaving only the strongest and most resilient lives. This species appears as a translucent crystal, with an internal logic center called a thought monotectic. Two individuals of this species would communicate with each other by emitting electric signals through this organ. Their language, psyche, and history are unknown to the galaxy. Electric signal, so would that appear as light? In the era of the Mecha Wars, Totanids were loyal sidekicks to the Mechas. After their defeat, the Totanids were eradicated by organic creatures and became extinct. Totanids are extinct. Totanids turn into mineral ores after their passing. Oh, okay. And their past disease develop into splashes of colors within their bodies. The Toton planet thus became a cavernous rocky planet blighted with storms. When the fires of war cleared, only a royal crown, which embodied the history of its monarchy, was left behind in the silent winds. Related curio, unbearable weight. A curio kept within the confines of the space station, appearing as a crystal-encrusted crown, is actually the imperial crown from the silicon-based lifeforms of the Toton planet, a living fossil of the monarchy's history. According to rumors, each deceased Totonid emperor will have their logic center embedded in this crown, composed of the logic centers of previous emperors. The Totonids believe this crown brings the wisdom of generations of its rulers. It's also the reason why the rulers of the Totonid have always been unusually large, heavy, and beautiful. In the past few Amber eras, there are scholars who believe that the crown actually stores racial memories and basic cells of the Totonids. They also believe that exposing the crown to moonlight would allow them to touch the buried history of the race. With the kindling of life from the Eon, these lost people of yesteryear can be given a rebirth. I wonder if we'll see Totonids in the future. Table and bench. God damn it. Ergonomic desks and benches can be self-justificated humans. Yeah. Same stuff. Collect. Interastral Peace Corporation. Chapter whatever. Interastral Peace Corporation. Klipoth, the Amber Lord. Oh my god, how long is this? A colossal statue without a head. Silent and oblivious, they only think about constructing their mysterious and giant wall. What was it for? No one knows. What is it they're trying to keep out? No one knows. Most normal people will ignore it after realizing our ignorance, but there are always abnormal people in this world. There are two different types even in that group. One type thinks that, wow, there's a god building a wall. This means walls are sacred, so we're going to build walls too. What kind of ridiculous logic is this? And with that, this group of people believes they've received some sort of revelation and began wasting precious resources to build useless things on their respective planets. These people are known as the Architects. Okay. As for the other group, well, they're even dumber than the Architects. Although the Architects have a few screws loose in their heads, they're at least thinking about things that are beneficial themselves. On the contrary, the other group of people think that, wow, there's a god building a wall. This means walls are sacred, so we have to help God build walls. What? And with that, a group of people filled with self-sacrificing mentality gathered and formed a support team for Klipoth. Knowing that they are not exactly capable of doing anything, this support team used the power of paths and flew to different worlds to source the various materials needed for building a wall as a tribute to the god. At this very moment, two intelligent individuals emerged from this group of imbeciles and changed the destiny of the entire galaxy. Who wrote this? And now the writer will explain the events to follow in detail. First, the support team flew to an unfamiliar planet. They were lucky to find the planet inhabited by a friendly race who received them warmly. The support team said, "Respected companions of the galaxy is facing destruction. Our Eon is building a wall spanning across light years to protect the galaxy. We urge you to take part and join in the construction." The aliens reply, smiling, "Wow, that sounds extraordinary. What can we do to help?" The support team says, "We need wood, stone, rebars, cement, titanium, anything and everything that can be used in construction. We want them all." The aliens reply, "Good, we have lots of these materials. Why don't we use to trade for them?" And this is when the first landmark economics was born, the trade of resources. The support team says, "Oh, We have a lot of wood, stone, rebars, cement, titanium, anything and everything that can be used to build stuff. We have it all. The alien replies, this kind of trade would be pointless. This is when the wise ones take the stage. Today, both of their names are inscribed. Oh, we can trade building materials for building materials. It's like, oh, yeah. We're looking for something else. Take the stage. Today, both their names are inscribed into each wall and ceiling panel of the IPC. Louis Fleming and Dongfang Qixing. Qixing? Oh. The wise ones quickly answer. There is a planet called Clementine, 3 systems from here. It has a local specialty called winter sunfruit that is incredibly delicious and melts in your mouth. The two upsold the berry as if it was something that fell out of the heaven. The alien replies, well, that sounds amazing. Okay, 500 kilograms of wood for 500 kilograms of winter sunfruit. This is when resource gained a quantitative value. That's when trade began. Winter sunfruits are extremely precious, wise man number 1, Louis Fleming says. An entire amber era wouldn't yield 500 kilograms of it. On the contrary, 500 kilograms of wood means very little to you. How about this? We'll trade 5 kilograms of winter sunfruit for your 500 kilograms of wood. I guarantee you'll love it. Dear readers, this conversation took place nearly 800 amber eras ago. I'm sure you can tell that wise man number 1 was being completely dishonest. The winter sunfruit may be delicious, it is nowhere near as rare as he described it to be. The wise man was lying. He was able to do this because he had the ultimate advantage or asymmetric information. Once one party has more information than the other, then they will gain the absolute initiative. When applied to this specific incident, it meant that wise man number 1 possessed the power to set prices. And with that, things start to develop in a positive direction. The support team realized that they need to provide and trade with merchandise that the other party is interested in for them to get the resources that they want. The support team no longer purchases only construction materials but start to buy food, drinks, clothes, and everyday goods. They bought everything that other planets would be interested in. The more business they did, the bigger their business grew. Intellect number 2, Dongfang Qixing, realized something. If they're the only people in the entire galaxy that are in the trade business, then it's time for them to set their own rules. And with that, the galactic currency was born. More than 770 amber eras ago, Louis Fleming and Dongfang Qixing announced the reformation of the support team and started the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation, IPC. At the same moment, the IPC introduced the Universal Galactic Currency, credits. Ever since that day, the people of each planet never had to worry about how much they would trade for their local specialties. Everything already had a price tag attached to it. They would receive credits from the IPC and use the credits to purchase merchandise from the IPC. The market is no longer comprised of 3 parties, with the IPC in the middle. Now people can purchase goods directly from the IPC. Although the sellers and buyers didn't change much, this actually forms a great advantage for the IPC. Buyer and seller assets movement seems to have come to a halt. Halted assets means that now they are deposit capital. Assets valued in the trillions have suddenly become hidden behind the IPC's credits and immediately filled the IPC's pockets. But the IPC has bottomless pockets. And just like that, the IPC turned from being just a small organization sourcing materials for an eon to the strongest force in the entire galaxy. Are they still building that wall? However, it is worth mentioning that even after having made such a great accomplishment, the IPC never forgot why the organization was put together in the first place. The construction materials the IPC has accumulated over nearly 800 amber eras are now piled across each planet surrounding Aeon Klipoth. The Aeon has never uttered a word about their actions, nor made any use of their offerings. Even so, the IPC's outlook remains unwavering. This is what you call faith. So, the Aeon Klipoth didn't even bother to use any? It's like, hey, you want these materials, right? Here they are. It's like, leave me alone. I'm just building my wall to keep you guys in. Don't want you guys to pollute the rest of the galaxy with your nonsense. Anyway, moving on. Oh my god, there's more. Hello. Part 6. The blank keys between the blank and blank keys on this terminal have malfunctioned. I'm sticking a note here to inform everyone that this has been reported on the staff system and is awaiting technicians' repair. Now passing by, take note, my research data is still inside. Do not touch. So why don't you just say which keys aren't working? Because those keys are not working. Oh, advertising bot. Home use object finders on sale now. The advertising bot lazily declares, giving you no desire to purchase this. Oh. So it's a useless purchasing bot. There's a small sticky note attached to the screen. In case of emergency, all researchers are requested to contact the security department immediately. Wait, for what? Bernard. Rocky.
Leslie! Sir, I need to go. I need to go find Leslie.
Stupid boy, is your head not screwed on right? Leaving over my dead body. I'll knock some sense into you yet. Hey, where do you think you're going?
I like that voice acting. That's good. Very good. Hello, Watson. Hello, Joanne. Kind of reminds me of Nice Joy. Orthodox Capo Kali is Kali Capo. The advertising bot lazily declares that you are confused by the difference between the two. Orthodox Capo Kali. Welcome to the Herda space station. You don't pick up any sense. Welcome from the lazy and careless female voice coming from an advertising bot. Welcome to Herda space station. Oh, trash can. A pair of trash cans with an unusual sorting method. Whether or not the trash is digestible by noblest worms. This is a primitive chromosomal-based organism. There's a small sticky note attached to the screen. If any researchers cannot complete identification by a fingerprint or face recognition due to limb or facial damage, please contact... Oh my god! Holy shit! There's a small announcement attached to the screen. If you are experiencing lack of motivation to work, setbacks in your experiments, or frustration in your research, please do not allow your negativity to disturb other researchers. At the same time, I want to explore everything and read all these damn notes. But yeah, I'm only halfway through this level. It's terrible. I'm not sure if I should continue. But I might just. Win Tianwen. Wen Clan, huh? Unused object finders on sale now. Yeah, trash cans on unusual throwing method. Noblest worms. Totanids are rocks. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should read these. If you feel you can't complete your work, congratulations, at least you still retained an objective awareness of the external environment. Well, if I think I can do it. Hey, you scribbled on my note. You know, the medical cabin on the space station is pretty cutting edge. The fees are also borne by IPC. Let me sincerely advise the two people above to seek help. No, you know what? I'll actually read it. Bookshelf. Okay. Totanids are rocks. A sharp comment on Totanids by an official from Department of Galactic Geography. On the device screen is "You have been blocked" prompt, indicating that this message is not sent successfully. To the researcher of the unbearable weight, Curio. I heard you're the expert on galactic biodiversity, so I'd like to present to you a few questions I've been asking myself. I hope your answers bring some alignment on my path. Before this, I have through various formal and informal meetings, spiritually infused and regular fiber paper letters, participated in passionate debates on whether Totanids are silicon-based life forms or just rocks. However, there are still questions that beg to be answered. As we know, the discipline in which you operate is defined Totanids as silicon-based life forms that communicate with internal electrical signals. However, they have already become extinct through the long amber eras, leaving behind only a crown encrusted with thought, monotectic or past monarchs, their Curio unbearable weight. Excuse my ignorance, but I have a few questions. Since Totanids allegedly communicate with electrical signals, no one in this galaxy would be able to decipher their thoughts, language, or history. So then, can you claim that said electrical signal exists? But I can also claim that said signal does not exist. How can we determine its falsibility? Since it is not falsifiable, maybe the racial history of the Totanids was just a fabrication of the history of fictionologists since the beginning. In this space station, aside from specific individuals, most researchers don't usually step out of the comfort of their labs. Therefore, there have been no one who traveled to planet Totten to verify and study this claim. Simply obtaining a crystal crown and a grand history that is, again, unverifiable, and determine that the Totanids are life forms with long cultural history, isn't this going against the criteria of research? In the interdisciplinary summit of the space station, the Department of Galactic Geography listed the mineral composition of the unbearable weight in a detailed report and defined it as a rare mineral cluster. However, the Department of Ecology named it a thought monotectic construct of an extinct race and claimed the Curio as their own. This, in my humble opinion, is no different than that of a pirate. After much thought and many restless nights, I decided that I could not bear the thought of your good name being sullied due to misguided Curio categorization. I also could not bear the thought of my discipline, Department of Ecology, being stampeded under the strong arming ways of a certain department. The reason for my composing this letter and my blastering is merely so I can convey 3 sentences, which are Totanids are fucking rocks, Totanids are fucking rocks, Totanids are fucking rocks. Straightforward Department of Galactic Geography research. Well, he managed to compose himself for quite a bit. Until the very end, of course. Orthodox Capocalias Calicapo. Lucax.
We researchers have all taken refuge here. But has anyone given any thought to the non-human life on this space station? They may be part of the rare item collection, but are they not also living things? Don't their rights deserve to be protected?
Non-human life?
Yes, non-human life. Living creatures that aren't human. Some of which have been collected as rare items and housed in the space station. Most of the researchers disregard their basic rights. Even now, with death staring them in the face, they still refuse to open their minds. And I, Lukash, outstanding researcher of the Herta Department of Galactic Geopolitics, must awaken those pretending to sleep. If you are interested in joining the cause, please stand by my side and repeat after me. Protect rare item rights. Save non-human life. All together, protect rare item rights.
Protect rare item rights.
You did well, friend. Follow my rhythm and say it loud, with conviction.
So are they actually alive?
Protect rare item rights. Save non-human life. We researchers of all, they may be part of them.
Rare item collection? Protecting their rights?
At the space station, we've always collected rare items, countless articles from across the galaxy. But not everyone knows that among these articles are also living things. And I, Lukash, outstand if you are— Protect rare all together!
Yeah, save non-human life.
Perfect, my friend. Now, let us work together and invite more supporters to join us. Protect rare item rights! We research they may be part of the—
Protecting their rights?
Exactly. And I, Lukash, outstanding researcher of the Herta Department of Galactic Geopolitics, shall continue fighting and speaking up for the rights of all non-human life in these terrible times. If you are interested in joining the cause, protect rare item altogether!
I think I should leave.
Just another egocentric anthropocentrist. Open your benighted eyes and look at the delicate life around you. Protect rare item rights! Say—
So like this bench? Hinkle, head of ecology. Oh, Sheila and Gunn.
You see that, Sheila? History always repeats itself.
History? Gun, this is the first time I have witnessed the space station in such disarray.
Oh, Sheila. When we face another dire crisis like this, if you're able to rescue your home planet, will you come back and save us?
It's so dead in the eyes.
Home planet? My home planet? I do not understand what you are saying.
Never mind. If Sheila could hear this, she'd understand.
Now, I'm not sure how I feel about the mouths not moving at all.
That's right! That's right! The resentful spirit's senseless obsession turns into a tangible hand, and the shadow of the old disaster will conceal the heavens. That's exactly what was written on the Mystic Scroll of Eons. It refers to the followers of Nanook, the destruction using antimatter to create a galactic weapon of war. I didn't think I'd be fortunate enough to witness...
Galactic weapon of war.
Have you also come to witness the power and miracle of the Eons? Then go over there. There's a good spot right there. Beware of any interferences from your mortal body when observing. You must seize every detail. When an Eon appears, even the tiniest trace must not be missed.
What? Feedback form. For the space station staff cafeteria. Question. We have been served a dried earthworm for a week straight. Can we switch it up a little? Answer. Next week, we'll be serving them in the following flavors: tomato, courgette, grapefruit, etc. Side note, due to the stock issues on the supplier's end, we'll be providing the cosmic fried rice at an irregular interval on a first-come, first-served basis. Question. Am I the only one who got diarrhea after having the synthesized meat? Answer. According to collected data, all you have displayed symptoms of this nature. You're welcome to come and try again. We'll make sure to keep some samples for investigation. Some samples? Samples of what exactly? Question. I want to have eggplants. I want to have snap peas. I want to have cucumber. I want to have vegetables. Ah, yes. I already know of those. I just gotta pop them in. Answer. You can apply for trials to try the newly developed veggie pills from one of the departments. Take one pill before the meal to experience the taste and texture of your chosen flavor. When you're chewing any food, Known side effects include slight numbness in left leg and unknown disabilities in some lab rats. Please explore yourself for more information. Explore yourself. Yeah, I know all three. It's just HSR Grand Open 1, 2, 3. Question. The crops in my experimentation field kept being stolen, and the space station not ensure this little bit of anti-theft measures? Answer. Did you subscribe to the security dog function in the seed aisle? Copy the following code to your personal terminal, and the system will automatically generate a dog for you in the form of an ionization grid to protect your field. In normal life, it can also become your personal terminal assistant. Ionization field. Star Rail gift. Is that another code? Don't believe in that stupid doggy function. Terminal assistant my foot. Asked it to transcribe the voice meeting for me and it generated 12,000 woofs. 12,000 woofs. You mean volts? You can click the play button to ensure another doggy that didn't attend the meeting understands the agenda of the meeting. When can I have an AI manage feedback to the cafeteria? The current responder is obviously trolling. Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Can you please try again in another way? Acting like a robot. There are 5 codes. Ah. I only know Honkai Star Rail 1, 2, and 3. Hey, it's my boy. Alright, I'll try shove him in. Should be here. User center. I don't think I can pop him in yet. Ah, yeah, redemption code. Here it is. Alright. HSR. Grand Open 1. Damn it. Gotta do it again. Two. HSR Grand Open 3. And this Star Rail gift. Okay. I don't have the... Actually, I do have mail, but nothing's showing up. Oh well. Maybe I'll show up later. Ah, more stuff. Oh, it's just memo notes. Oh, this is an extra long one. Sometimes at night, the mysterious melon fairy will appear in the seed aisle and make the melon you planted about 3 times larger. However, if you only planted snap peas, she will seek you out and punch you. Wait, what? So far, I've only gone punched, so I switched to planting melons. I hope she appears again. Update: the melon fairy in the seed aisle is fake news. That terrible person only said that because she was found out trying to steal my snap peas and punch me. I shouldn't have trusted her. Update 2. Dear friends, I'm rescinding my statement before. The melon fairy is not a divine being because I did see her. She said she wanted to write my report for me. Another person's handwriting. Just stop. This is a hallucination caused by the hallucinogens from our department leaking into the fertilizer. Wake up! There will be no pretty melon fairy coming to help any of you complete your reports. A melon fairy? I don't know the last one. I'm gonna have to look that up. Fragment of a weekly report by a Department of Ecology researcher. A piece of paper torn from somewhere. The numerous folding creases mark the rising and falling of the author's feelings. Herter System Week 118. Weekly plan. Complete the in vitro expansion research on small molecule compound combinations. Weekly progress. Can't find suitable compound materials. Only complete hypothesis proposal. Weekly conclusion. No worries. It can be done next time. Plan. Cooperate with the medical department and study the automated applications of magnetically controlled microstructure modulation in tissue regeneration. Progress at 50%. Continuing. Conclusion. I didn't think Joanne would be able to do things strictly by the books and be so efficient. I made at least 5 operation mistakes this week. I need to learn from Joanne next time. Plan. Cooperate with the medical department. Study the automated applications of magnetic controlled microstructure and modulation in tissue regeneration and complete the thesis. That's progress at 75%. Department of Ecology end complete. Medical department end 0 progress. Conclusion. I heard Joanne was down with some kind of virus. Hope she's fine. Study temporarily suspended. Plan. Cooperate with the medical department. Yep. Complete the thesis. Weekly progress at 75%. No new progress. Waiting on the medical department. Weekly conclusion. This Joanne. Excuses galore. Just doesn't want to work. What thesis? Procrastinating again? Haha, must study my report, my output. Why does the medical department continue to employ someone like this? Shameful. I'll never work with you again. Oh my god. That is such a change from the beginning. No worries, it can be done next time. Need to learn from Joanne. Study temporarily suspended. Oh no, I'll go there again. Plan. Complete the in vivo analysis of homing mechanisms of alien cells. Progress. The homing process of cells in the new microenvironment has been understood, and the underlying structure and principles of action need to be followed up. Conclusion. This time is essentially my own effort. But I didn't think Joanne has this kind of connection to acquire alien usher cells. She only has a little bit of rappling up to do, so I'll help her out this time. Joanne is not too bad. Maybe her procrastination is a little serious, but she is still a kind person. Ended up working with her. Think I got everything. That stuff doesn't matter.
Projectile radar tracking normal. Telemetry signal frequency unusually high. Maintain at normal levels. Our measurements predict that the Legion is about to unleash over 10 waves of continuous attacks. Everyone, brace yourselves.
10 waves.
We're back. Oh, I'm glad you're all back safe. Arlen just told me about the situation at the storage zone and about his injury. Thank you for all your help. In times of disaster, I realize more and more that the space station's researchers are its most valuable assets. Alas, we were ill-prepared for such emergencies. We should have built up our security and combat departments. But on the other hand, the entire crew of the Astral Express seems to be extraordinarily skilled.
What is the current situation on the space station?
The situation is under control for now. The damage to our security system was minor. The intruder only managed to alter a small amount of data, so it was easy to fix. The real problem lies with the researchers. They trust Madame Herta wholeheartedly and never thought that the space station would be breached by the Legion. A broken spirit is far worse than a broken body.
Let's go speak with the researchers. Right now, the space station can't afford any more unexpected turns, especially from within. Have you tried contacting Herta?
I sent multiple letters, all met with silence. You know her, Himiko. The space station is but a mere warehouse for followers and rare items. She doesn't really care about it.
I knew it. No matter. I'll also send a letter to Herta and tell her that we've brought the rare item she seeks. At least that might get her attention.
Oh, that would be of great help.
Warp. Oh shit. Open shortcut. Hey, you want me to warp right now? Alright, it's gonna give me a Herta. Asta. Yes. Warp. And Sally is here. But I kind of want to save for Jing Yuan. So I might just do that. Ask if Arlen needs help. Oh, there's 2 Himikos. So I have a Chictaphone. Oh, it's just white. Didn't expect it to be white. Asta. Oh, dang it. Hello, Himiko.
What's the matter? You seem to have something on your mind.
I'd like to learn about the Astral Express.
Basically speaking, it's a train that travels through space. But more specifically, the Astral Express was a creation of the Eon, Akavili the Trailblazer. As for what the Trailblaze, the Eons, and Akavili are all about, let's talk about it when things have calmed down a little. I don't want to overwhelm you now, do I?
I'd like to learn about light cones.
Light cones were created by the Garden of Recollection. These followers of the Eon of Remembrance refined memory fragments to create light cones, which preserve memories.
Fully.
But you've already realized it, haven't you?
Holy
Since
shit.
light cones can preserve memories, they can also preserve experiences and abilities. That's why light cones are extremely precious rare items under Level 2 restriction by the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Galactic Monopoly.
As far as I know, only the IPC possesses light cone technology authorized by the Garden of Recollection. I couldn't say what deal Herta made with the Garden, but knowing her, it was likely off the books.
That was legitimate.
You should cherish every light cone. They are all precious memories of their original owners.
No, don't tell me light cones are like memories of the deceased. You know who I am?
Who exactly you are escapes me, but you seem familiar to me.
Really?
I have a couple of hunches, but I can't prove any at this point, so they'll be my little secrets for now. Are you concerned about your past? You seem like someone who prefers to look forward rather than back. Or maybe I'm just describing myself.
I don't have any more questions. I'm good.
Come find me anytime if you have more questions.
Hello, Asta.
Hello. How can I help you?
I'd like to learn about the space station.
This is Herta Space Station. As you might tell from its name, it belongs to the distinguished Madame Herta herself.
Her mouth is not
Herta
moving.
Space Station was originally built as a warehouse for rare items and relics.
No.
But Madame Herta also allowed her followers to oversee tasks and conduct research, then gradually turned into a scientific research base. The storage zone you pass through contains all our inventory and is the main research center. The master control zone where we are now is the control center of the whole space station. It is said that the space station also contains Madame Herta's private chamber, where her most precious, rare, and dangerous collections are sealed. And for someone like her, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Even from me, the lead researcher, there are many things she keeps secret. I'm lead researcher of Herta Space Station, but honestly, I'm more like Madame Herta's housekeeper of this place. Madame Herta is a genius, but managing disparate staff, tactfully representing the space station before the Intelligentsia Guild, these are all things beyond her abilities. But as it turns out, they are my forte. scholars are a lot easier to deal with than those vociferous old geezers back home.
Sounds kind of like
No
Mona.
matter how much they drone on about astronomy is just about looking at things, it doesn't bring any real value, they all fall silent in front of Madame Herta. No matter the
Astronomy.
problem, you just needed to say that it was Madame Herta's wishes and all would be fine. After all, Herta herself is a symbol of wisdom. And thanks to her, I can count the stars to sleep. Otherwise, I would have had to inherit the family fortune and, just thinking about it terrifies me.
Terrifies you? Oh, I'd like to learn about Arlen.
Arlen went to dress his wounds at the rest area. He knows himself well, but if he insists on pushing his limits, I'll give him a good earful. I'm very upset he didn't obey my orders and insisted on searching the storage zone, even though everyone had already evacuated. I know he didn't want to leave any researchers behind. The security department is more than just a job to him. But Arlen doesn't care about getting hurt. He only cares about protecting others. It's the only way he feels fulfilled.
Why are you on
And
her?
it's not that I don't understand where he's
That
coming
telescope?
from. I just want him to look out for himself, too.
Might be. I'd like to learn about Herta.
Herta. She's a member of the Genius Society, one of the proud favorites of the Eon of Erudition. Ever since the birth of Noose, there have only been 84 people admitted into the Genius Society. That is why Madame Herta is extremely headstrong. She only pursues what interests her, and as soon as that interest is lost, she abandons it and moves on. The space station was one such abandoned interest. Anyway, I lent out one of her manuscripts as a resource reference not long ago. It should still be in the master control zone. You can take a look if you wish.
I don't have any more questions.
Chatting with you seems to have lightened my mood. Seems like talking can really raise one's spirits. I'll leave the reassurance of the researchers in your hands.
Yes.
If you have any other questions, you're welcome to come to Himiko and me.
I don't want to die.
Wait, what? Distressed researcher. Why did the Antimatter Legion suddenly come here? I don't want to die here. Mom, Dad, my sweet... Oh. I'm too young to die. I got things achieve in this space station. Why isn't it voiced? My sweet angel, I miss you so much. Bit strange.
If only I caught the Antimatter Legion sooner.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine. This pain is nothing, really. I'm used to it. In fact, I should be proud of it. It's a reminder of being able to protect everyone. But, don't tell lead researcher Asta what I just said.
Scars are proof of your duty. How's the space station?
There were a few researchers who didn't make it. The rest are fine, mostly minor injuries. But I'm worried about their mental states. Most of them came to the space station because they admired Madame Herta. But now they can't reach her or even their own families. I just hope they can all survive this crisis.
What's Asta like?
My first impression was that she was the daughter of a rich family, owners of a big company. She was kind to me, though. When she went to the space station, I followed her. I don't know much about science, but I'm glad to be able to protect people in pursuit of their research.
Sound like a preservation. Alright, I'll leave you to get some rest.
I hope all this chaos will end soon.
Oh, nice! Light cone enhancement. Don't need an enhance. Just equip. Erudition. This wind, not for you. Wait, it's March 7th, isn't it? Characters on a path of preservation. Oh, okay, so it's not wind. She's green. The drop of strength condensed in time itself, or the seemingly insignificant moments come together to form a magnificent choir of fate. Like those who aren't affected by time can survive in time. Aren't affected in time. Three turns. The hunter's eyes are the clearest when they pull back the bowstring with the arrow notched. Fingers clutch to make a fist. Strength is built via numbers. I give myself for something higher, a concept of us. Oh, you can't rotate it all the way? What's on the back of these? Kind of like cards. Okay. You can't turn them over. Do they not have a back? Are they just 2D? Not actually 3D? Maybe 2.5D. Well, anyway, I might just leave it here. And I'll continue on next time. Even though it doesn't seem like I did much, because all I did was read. But yeah, I'll continue on next time. Let's not do it too quickly now. Should I? No, I shouldn't. Those are just 3 stars. Who the hell cares about 3 stars? Anyway, what do I achieve? Trailblazer. Activate a step, a level up. Alright. And probs. Fathom the unfathomable. 10 readable items. Yeah, and I actually read them. By God. Trailblazer profile. Settings. Oh. Gotta dust myself. Support character. Ah, so who I can lend out as a support character to other people. I see. Initiate support. Starfaring companions. Yeah. Alright. Survey. Alright, let's fill out the survey. Send it off with this. Okay, what year? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, I have no idea. How's your interest level? That's very interesting, yeah. Past year, which are following platforms I used to play games? PC, mobile. That's about it. Alright. In the past year, which genre of games have you played? On mobile devices. Oh, it's not turn-based. Oh, no. I mean, does Genshin TCG count? Let's just say yeah. Action RPG, sure. Yeah. It's in the past year. Because I have played PUBG Mobile before. But yeah, I think it's just those. It's strange how that don't include Genshin Impact. On PC, played shooters, played simulation. Not really, no. Puzzle games, military strategy, action RPG. Suppose. Minecraft, yeah. Trails series, Divinity Original Sin in the past year. No, I haven't played that in the past year. Yep. MMOs, yeah. Shuffle games you play more than a month. Alright, this one? This one? Actually, I think I played it for a month, so no. This one. Yeah. So Captain level in Honkai Impact 3rd. Max level. What's your adventure rank? 55 and above, 59. Is the experience watching anime? I don't really watch anymore. Are there any further comments or suggestions? Floating text needs to be adjusted both in speed and size, I guess. All right. Claim all. Serval. Welcome. Trailblazer. Nice. How do I get her like cone? Oh well, whatever. I mean, it makes sense to use Himiko, but I don't know. Just harmony, erudition. Sure, erudition is AoE. I don't really need AoE right now. Even though I have heard Himiko. You know what? I'm good. All right. I'm out here. All right, catch you guys in the next one. Peach.